episode. Here we go again with your three friends, Drew, Neil, and Perk. We got your favorite movies and shows. It's three guys nobody knows. The pilot episode.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pilot Episode Podcast. I'm Drew, and I'm solo this episode. So, the past few days, I've been trying to figure out another TV show for us to do once Landman and Fallout are over. Well, we've been throwing around a lot of ideas, and this was a show that I wanted to do myself, even if they did not want to do it with me, which is Hijack. It's the Idris Elba film or the Idris Elba TV series. It's on Apple TV Plus, and it's a really good show. Neil he has different opinions about Idris Elba. Perk kind of lands somewhere in the middle, and I think he's a great actor. I think he's one of the best out. Like he's not top five, but like he's a guy that when he's in TV shows and movies, I want to watch it. So I did a little research, came across Hijack. I watched all of season one today. Phenomenal TV show. If you like anything where it's like terrorism type deals, where it's like hijacking and like suspense type deal and problem solving kind of in a way, this is a TV show for you. So, like I said, I watched season one today. I enjoyed the entire episode or the entire season. It was action packed, comes to a great ending, and it's really one of these shows where it's a lot of problem solving, conflict, even amongst self. Because I'll lay it out. Season one, there are a group of people who are hijacking a plane to try and make money through stocks, trading, and stuff like that. And their intentions weren't necessarily to crash the plane, but they wanted to make it appear that way so that the stock would drop, they would make a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. Well, Idris Elba has different plans. He is on this plane. He kind of goes throughout the entire show where he's like on their side at points, trying to earn some trust, and then he actually goes and towards the end of this season, he starts going against them and starts working with the people on the plane, which made a lot of sense. And the way this group operates is they will get a bunch of people. They will find ways to manipulate them, make them do things for them, whether it's kidnapping family, threatening family, stuff like that. Um, and it comes to a really good ending. Idris Elba was able to help the pilot, who I'm sorry, we had one person that these people had gotten in contact with. They had gotten her daughter, or said they were getting her daughter, and then she just stands up when all this ruckus is going on. She kills the actual pilot, goes into the cockpit by herself, locks the door, and then she's going to drive this plane herself. She's an old Air Force or Navy something. She flew planes back in the day, and he throughout the entire last episode or two, he tries to get into the cockpit with this lady. He does finally. He explains to her the situation, how he's going to be able to try and help her and her daughter. Turns out her daughter's fine. I don't want to ruin anything for you, but I've got to lead into season two. And then at the end, Idris Elba goes back on the plane to get his necklace that he was taking home to his wife, I think, or it's not ex-wife, or at least not yet, I don't think. But she's clearly moved on, has a new boyfriend. But he was fighting for the marriage. Well, he goes back to get the necklace that he got her, and one of the main guys from the hijacking stays on the plane and tries to kill Idris Elba. Idris Elba fights him off once again. Police, or whatever you want to call it, special forces, they rush in. They take the plane back from him. They put him under arrest. Idris Elba walks. It's awesome. It was really just an action-packed, phenomenal season one that I really, really enjoyed. Now, on to season two. I just watched episode one of season two. Just watched it, fresh on the brain. This one, they are in Berlin, and he is getting on a train of some sort, maybe like a subway type train. And the driver for this train, he is driving at a tremendous speed. It blows through each one of the stop points. Does not matter, and it's I don't want to get too in depth into the season one yet or episode one yet because I want you guys to watch it. This is a show where I'm telling you I want you to watch it so you can give me some feedback yourselves. These are going to be a little bit shorter videos though. They're not as long as our normal episodes. But excuse me, Idris Elba, he kind of fights his way through the train, gets to the front, finally gets in, and at the very end of episode one, Idris Elba tells him, "You're Otto, right?" Otto clearly had something. They had something on Otto, whether it was his family, his kids. He wasn't even supposed to be working. He actually was supposed to be laid off or something. He'd taken some time, something. And we come to find out at the end of episode one, Idris Elba is hijacking the train, which is crazy. It was a complete 180 from the first season. A couple other things that are going down already. He was supposed to be meeting with some officials about the fact that he's still been looking into the people who did the Kingdom 29 flight. They hijacked the plane. He's been looking into those people, and he thought he found them. So he's been working against these people, but now we learn at the end of the episode he may be working for them. So a lot to unpack there. He really flipped a 180, went complete opposite of season one, and now it appears that he is working for these people, which gives a really difficult conflict. Like as a viewer, do you feel bad for these people because obviously they're doing this against their will? They're doing this for their loved ones, or some in other cases, like the reporter from season one, he was doing it to hide something he did prior that was illegal. So I don't know. Like for me, I don't hold it as bad for him. And as a dad, you wonder if you ever were put in that situation, how you would react. Obviously, I would do everything to protect my little girls, but it's crazy. Like man, it's a big conflict that they put you into, and you don't really know how to react. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. What would you do if someone was attacking your family and said you had to do this to make it through it? Yes, it's a tough decision. Just face value, it's a very very tough decision. But yeah, so that was the breakdown from season one, more or less breakdown. And I broke down episode one of season two a little bit. Didn't want to spoil too much because it is the first episode. I want you guys to watch it. I want you to experience this for yourselves. If you like this type of movie or TV show where it's just suspenseful, there's some conflict going on, inner self conflict, whether you do something or don't do something. And you've seen Aldo all throughout episode one where he was dealing with it. Like he even had to stop, said he had to go to the bathroom, code 700. And he was just trying to call him like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. So I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that, but I just know it's a good TV show. And I think you guys should check it out if you're into that kind of thing. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. We have our normal Landman episodes coming out, normal Fallout episodes coming out. We even have another movie review next week. So I just wanted to get on here and give some insight to a different new show. I think I'm going to be trying to do this every week, whether it's just me or someone joins me. I don't know. That's all up in the air. But I did want to make sure that I talked about this TV show because it is very good. And like I said, anything Idris Elba's in, I'm a fan of. Do you like Idris Elba? Let me know that in the comments as well. Is Idris Elba one of your favorite actors? Do you think what he's in, do you think he elevates shows? Or do you think he lowers the value of shows? Because IMDb just doesn't it doesn't appear to be a really big fan of Idris Elba. But I'm a big fan of it because he's in one of my favorite movies, which is Takers, which is just a star-studded cast. And if you've never watched Takers, bank robbing movie, Paul Walker, Chris Brown, Hugh Dillon, just so many. Idris Elba plays the main guy. Just such a great movie, and anything he's in, I'm gonna watch it. So that's why I want to do this one. But yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and let grandmother know that I made another podcast episode.
The pilot episode.